What's up, YouTube? It's Mr.StealUrGurl coming back at you with another shout-out. Guess who is back? That is right, it is Night of Misfortune. And as you can see him flashing his lovely title of his channel right here, Empire Strategy, that is him. And I was an interviewee in this particular video, so feel free to check him out, and I will be sure to link this video on to this video. So definitely check out Empire Strategy and sub to him. You will not be disappointed. Anyhow, on with the video. Welcome back, YouTube. Mr.StealUrGurl coming back at you with another Supreme Commander 2 replay. And when I saw this replay in my Gmail account, I had to cast it. I knew it. I saw who it was from. I'm not going to say who just yet, but I will at the end, not to give it away. But I definitely knew this had to be cast because he said, holy F, check out this comeback, or not so comeback, or whatever. But it was a great replay, and it had to be done. So let's introduce the players. Team 1, we got Unknown Desire spawning in as the blue Cyber Commander, dropping down a research station first and then heading to double land as his engineers are out foraging for that oh so yummy mass. And his teammate, we got Craigslist as the red Aeon Commander, dropping down what looks like an air factory and a research station. And I really hope that Unknown Desire did not find this guy actually on Craigslist, because that could be an absolute tragedy, considering that is where lots of axe murderers hang out and really bad partners. And of course, I am just playing, everybody, but Craigslist is not a place to find partners, I promise you that. What I mean by partners, I mean it in many ways than one. So, on with Team 2, we got Raet. I'm just going to call him Raet. You know what? I'm just call him Raet. I like that one. He is the white Aeon Commander, dropping down 3 land factories, and his units are already rallying up at the front. And let's see, who do we got here? We got the one, the only Kitty. I think that is Kitty Litter 75. He used to be in OSS with myself in Night of Misfortune, among other people. He is there as the Green Aeon Commander, finally deciding to assist those air factories. Definitely what you want. And he has already scouted his opponents. I know he did it because I saw his units flying around. But it appears like Craigslist really did come from Craigslist, because there's no air support here to stop Kitty's attack. Kitty is he's able to do whatever the heck he wants. He's bombing. I'm gonna speed this up real fast. Sorry everyone. He's bombing that mass extractor, but he decides to go after that engineer. It would have been way better if he went for that first, because that would have forced his opponent to waste mass in creating this, and it would not be producing anything. But now it is alive and well and producing, so that's unfortunate. And Craigslist is finally popping out some air units. He's got the double research station build, which wouldn't be a horrible thing, but his opponent is really wanting to dominate the skies. And there's a little land factory battle going on here, not land unit battle here. Definitely Unknown Desire pushed back Raet's units. Raet is just chilling there, rallying his units right there, as Kitty Litter is destroying these 2 mass extractors. 2 mass extractors down for Craigslist. Craigslist putting down an air tower, kind of not in the most ideal area. Would have been better over here, so could actually do something against these units. As you can see, that wall is just protecting Kitty's units from all attacks, so that's really unfortunate. Oh, I think it got some hits off. Got a few hits off on that one. We do both, as this mass extractor is being utterly annihilated. Down goes an engineer, but as you can see, that was almost fully built, but that mass was wasted and it's not producing anything for Craigslist. That's how you kind of want to do it. You kind of want to let your opponent drop down, begin the building, and then destroy the unit, because that wastes the mass and energy to have it built. Now, Raet needs to be really careful. He's already in the yellow. He's clearly seen some combat, and this is not the wisest thing to do against adapters, bringing your commander in there. Now, a PD push wouldn't be a bad idea because there's no Cobras on the field, but easily there could be some, what would you call those? Some tactical missile launchers on the factories. And Kenny's splitting his Air Force in two, getting some damage off an Unknown Desire's economy. So this is going to be very, very painful for Team 1. Team 1 is getting just mauled by Kenny Litter's Air Force and being pushed back by Raet's incursion here. Now, right here, it's really unfortunate for Raet. He does not have any air support because Kenny Litter is off doing his thing, and Raet should be putting down an AA tower. And Raet has left his commander wide open for attack. Now, this is not going to work out for Raet. Raet is pushing his ACU in. For what reason, I have no idea. He is definitely not going to make it out of this alive, despite Kitty Litter trying his best, losing lots of air units in the meantime because he's got, even though he's got the shield on his unit, he's not going to be able to get that snipe. That is way too much health on that ACU. And Raet is down in the red. He's down in the 4,000, going down to 3,000, 1,000, and it's gonna, boom! Down he goes. That is really, really unfortunate. He is a mushroom cloud as Kitty Leader tries in vain to take out Unknown Desire. Unknown Desire was being repaired by an engineer, and he's got Hunker on his ACU, which is a fantastic thing, as Craigslist is putting down, nope, he's decided not to go for AA. It appears that Craigslist, he has a very small air production facility there, and this is what you don't want to do in this game. You don't want to leave buildings not completed there. That's an unfortunate thing. Now, as you can see, these air towers are really, really close to these walls. They may not provide protection over here where my cursor is. So let's speed this bad boy up. We know that Kitty Litter has the shield on his We Do boats, and Kitty Litter really needs some time to rebuild. He really, really wants to get this bad boy, this engineer out there, to build some more stuff. I would definitely suggest going down south before going that way for Kitty Litter. Now, Unknown Desire. I like to say his name like that because it sounds like a overtly sexual name, but I'm sure it is not. Now, this is a futile attempt here from Kitty Litter. I know he's probably scouting. He's got the holo redirection flares, which is a good thing, but he really needs to focus on these outlier mexes like that one right there, which is the right thing to do. Boom, it's dead in one pass. And these two right here, and then maybe this one right here with a one pass, and that is definitely the right choice. Now, Unknown Desire needs to not let up on Kitty Litter. What has to happen is that both these ACUs need to push in, and these units need to just attack. Oh my goodness, that's why they're not attacking. They're mostly adapters. So that's the problem for Team 1. They don't have the manpower, the units to deal with it. So Kenny just got build cost, build time, I believe, on the land units. I think we're going to see a big land push here coming soon from Kitty Litter. And he's getting a string, he's got a string of research stations built up, but it looks like he does not have the energy to do it. He's hastily putting down a string of 3 P-gens. And as you all know, oh, he did not finish a P-gen. That is why he's hurting bad. So you need at least one for every factory. He would definitely be fine if he had that completed, but he did not. And it appears that Unknown Desire has used his Cobras to take out a mass extractor, and this mass extractor is under fire, and boom, down it goes. Not a bad choice, but it'd be a real good idea to press on with these land units, because there might be enough adapters, but he should press on anyhow and try to put some damage on Kitty Litter. But it appears that these air units are a great deterrent for enemy attacks. Now, this is an Aeon radar. It's not really going to see much. It'd be better if it was somewhere here in the center, but Kitty Litter might be able to see that with that radar and bomb it into submission. So this might not be a bad spot after all. Now, look at these. I'm just going to say it again. That is an ineffective air tower. It's effective in the radius here where my cursor is putting down, but it will not protect anything here. So keep that in mind on Waste Station Zeta, that these walls literally block shots. So Kitty Litter has already put down those 3 land factories. He definitely wants to have more. He has 3 research stations, or 4 research stations, 5. He really wants to keep up with his opponent's research. He's probably surpassed them by now. And it looks like Unknown Desire is dropping down some land gantries. I believe he's got, I'm going to slow it down just a little bit, got a couple of megaliths on the way, and a line of shields. I don't think you really want that. You might want to spread them out more, spread the wealth, put one here, one there, and one there, and one there. They should be under each other's bubble, protecting each other, and much more efficient than putting them in a line. Putting them in a line is good against the AI, but not the best against the human player, because if one of these blows up, all 3 of them will blow. Now, Unknown Desire has the right idea, Hunkering. He might be better off underneath all these shields, but that could be overkill, of course. Now, Kitty Litter is looking fairly strong there on the ground, getting a large number of land units. He should definitely have his engineers help build some of those factories and not just sit there twiddling their thumb. Well, they're clearly building more P-gens. Now, yes, that is the right thing to do with his engineers. Never mind, he is definitely not twiddling they're definitely not twiddling their thumbs. They are going for all of the mass points they could, and these engineers really need to start doing exactly what they're doing. So never mind, that is a great thing. Now let's see what Unknown Desire is sending. It appears to be an OP bomb bouncer, and that is a very, very unfortunate thing to go against as an Aeon player. Now, as you can see, there's some Brackman in the mix, a bunch of adapters, and some Cobras. That's a very powerful army. Now, a fully upgraded land army could withstand some of this. They're fairly highly upgraded, I think. They at least have the chrome shield on them. Now, that's not a bad idea, trying to use the Cobras to take out some of... Ouch. Now, that was painful to see, guys. Now, a teleport right into the bomb bouncer. He probably didn't know it was a bomb bouncer. I think that's what happened. He thought it was a megalith. He saw the circle in the radar and went for it, but unfortunately, it was definitely not what he thought it was. So the bomb bouncer was able to one-shot all those units, and look at all that delicious mass that's probably going to go to waste since it's so far from the enemy's base. That is one disgusting wasteful pile there. That is lots of yummy and delicious mass that could be reclaimed by an engineer very, very easily. That would really, really help either players out in this match. Now, Kitty moved all his fighter bombers out to the middle of nowhere to keep them from getting destroyed. What Kitty needs to do is scout around to see what his opponents are doing. Now, I don't think Kitty Litter has enough to really fend off this incursion here. Now, why are they just bomb bouncers chilling by Unknown Desire? That is kind of a bit of a waste. One would do it. Shotcha's coming on the field for Kitty Litter, and I think Kitty Litter got training on his units, which is definitely the right thing to do. Now, Shotchas are the right choice, to be honest with you. Shotchas could easily outrange these units, and hopefully they are fast enough with the teleport to keep away from these nasty units. Now Kitty needs to keep up with that power because teleport with that many units is very expensive, and I like Kitty's plan there, continually radaring up and building mass, but he needs to recall that engineer to do things that are useful. Now there's a megalith on the field with an OP bomb bouncer and a bunch of adapters. This is almost an invincible army for the Cyber, and if they keep popping out Brackman, adapters and my goodness, loyalists, and they have unit detonate, this could be one of the most powerful unit compositions in the game. And down goes one unit that was unfortunate enough to be way up front and to be destroyed right on that bridge with the megalith laser. I think it was a microwave laser. I am not exactly sure. Anyhow, everyone at home, give me 1 second as I take a drink of some water. It's very warm in this room. Alright, I hope that wasn't too loud for you guys back at home, but I needed to do that. I try to avoid that, but sometimes you just can't because my throat was getting kind of silly there. Alright, there was a bit of a stalemate there while I was drinking water, but it appears that Unknown Desire is going for it. He is committing to the assault, and I guess Kitty Litter is going for it as well, taking down that megalith. That megalith was no match to all of that shotcha fire. That megalith went down very, very fast. Kitty Litter got research 4, I believe, on the land units, and that is definitely the right choice, as Kitty Litter is pushing ahead. Really needs to focus down some of those experimental units. Definitely focus down that megalith. That megalith is kiting the best he could, and it is just not working for him. The megalith is down in the yellow, and this is what I love about the Aeon. They fire in these lovely volleys of death, and Kitty Litter being wise enough to back the heck up. He's losing a few units. There was some frivolous bomb bouncer blasts that did very, very little to the opponents. Kitty Litter wisely teleporting out of there, and that is how you deal with bomb bouncers, kids. I said bomb bouncers are OP and unstoppable. That is true only to an extent. If you are able to really, really micro like Kitty Litter is doing, and I like it. He's got the Boda Boom up in there because this is going to be an extremely strong army. Hopefully he upgraded the damage on the units. I didn't see that, but Aeon is very powerful at this level right now, guys. Walking right into Brackman fire, that is not what you want to do, but it appears Kitty Litter has got an agenda. He is going right for those experimental units, going for it, destroying another bomb bouncer. That is something you don't usually see bomb bouncers going down like that. Now, a cicada would be overpowered as all heck involved in this composition. Now, these bomb bouncers are trying to do a little blast doing major damage, but these are fully upgraded in training and have the chrome shield, and it appears that Kitty Litter did it. I think this might be the comeback he was talking about. I was thinking it was a comeback earlier when Craigslist and Unknown Desire were able to kill Raet, and down goes Unknown Desire. Unknown Desire has been ejected from the game in a mushroom cloud glory, as a nuclear missile silo is almost done with the nuke, and lasers coming off of those energy generators, as Craigslist was sent back to Craigslist because, well, never mind, he didn't get sent back to Craigslist. He got a restraining order because he was one of those, you know, what do you call those, casual encounter partners. And of course, I am totally kidding. You did a really great job there, turtling up Craigslist. You were against an extremely good player because Kitty Litter, wow, dude, that was amazing. And dang, I have not seen this much smoke come off of dead Aeon buildings except for the animation. But it looks like the replay stopped right here, and there's lots of smoke. Looks like somebody has invited Cheech and Chong over here. If you guys know who that is, please tell me your favorite Cheech and Chong movie down in the description, down in the comments below, because I love to hear from you guys. And anyhow, Kenny Litter has saved the day. His partner Raet did a great job pushing in, but unfortunately pushed a little bit too hard. And Unknown Desire was able to show him his desire to stay alive and push Raet back and even destroy him. So Unknown Desire and Raet did a great job playing. That was awesome to watch. And so did Craigslist. But the man of the hour is right here, Kitty Litter, with his chrome shielded out commander, the green Aeon commander, just chilling. He really should consider joining the StealSpeaks Open 2016 tournament. I would love to have you, Kitty Litter, because if you play like that, you would do just fine. We would really love to have you there, and I'm sure the viewers at home would love to watch more of you, because have you seen this replay? I know you did, because you sent it in. Thank you for sending it to me. It was amazing, and I believe the viewers at home appreciate it. So anyhow, everyone, send your replays to stealspeaks@gmail.com. Make sure they are awesome, and I will turn them into an even more awesome cast. And be sure to enter into the StealSpeaks Open 2016 tournament. The link will be in the descriptions below, so feel free to enter into that. And I would love to have you guys all play in there, because it is way more fun when more people play, right, guys? Anyhow, so like this video, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Knight of Misfortune, because he is awesome too. Comment my videos, because I love hearing from you all. Don't share just yet. That's not the right line, right? It's favorite this video, because I need some love. And share with your friends, family, and foes, because they need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.